We all have the capability of channeling. When you think of somebody that might ask you a question, and then that flow just comes through of what to tell them, how to mentor them, how to support them. A lot of times that isn't coming from you thinking, that's coming because you have taken all your experiences, your guides may be working with you, parts of yourself that you're not even aware of may come through. But there's also, for those that really want to channel, that want to trust that ability that they have, is there's certain things that you need to do. And it's not about bringing an entity through. It's not about closing your eyes and bringing an entity through as much as in the past that would be true, when channeling was first popular 50 years ago. But that's not necessarily where we are today. But there is a process that I would encourage you to do, which is about neutrality and coming to the place where there is no agenda. How do you bring in something when there isn't an agenda, when you're asking something from a really heartfelt place and you're wanting that flow to come through, that information to come through? You cannot have an agenda. You cannot have something that says, oh, this is what I want to find, or I'm right about this, because it won't happen. The beings or the energy or the universe and what wants to communicate with you needs an empty place to come in, not to reside in your body, but to just give you the information. So that for me, when that information comes in, a lot of times it's at aha moments, because then you have something that you didn't think about. You know that something is coming in, and it's about stepping aside so that information comes in, but it is not internalized of that information coming in, or that being or that entity entering your body. And if there is a time that I feel like I am off, like, wow, like there's nothing coming through because I have an emotional issue that I'm dealing with or whatever, the likelihood is it doesn't come in. Because you have to have that centered place, that alignment place, the breathing technique, closing your eyes and just being present and allowing yourself to just settle in to your physical body is all a big part of channeling, at least in the beginning, to set the tone for channeling. And there was one time that I lost a friend about a few days before I was in a channeling session. And I really couldn't find my center, and yet I had a group waiting for me. So what happened during that channeling session is that they worked on grief. So the evolves that I work with worked on grief within the whole group that I was working with. And it also helped me move through my grief. So there's other avenues that you can slip through when you feel off center, when you've been working for a while with a specific group or a specific guide that can help you to move through your own healing. And they also love humor, by the way, because we need to lighten up in this life. We're so full of fear and worry and concern and what's going to happen and who am I going to be and all of that. So just breathe with it, invite it in. Bring in humor if that's how it is. Bring in those parts of yourself, because that's also channeling. Bringing in a part of yourself from the past or the present in some way that has information that you may not be aware of at all. So have fun with channeling. Know that you can do it. Know that it's available, and the likelihood is on some level you are channeling already when you speak to somebody and you bring in information that feels, wow, that was pretty cool. Okay? Have fun with it. Be the channeler that you can be in your life in whatever capacity that is.